The leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, on Tuesday revealed how he would crumble Nigeria. Kanu disclosed that he would crumble Nigeria without firing a single shot, but we use the truth. In a statement, the IPOB leader also said the Nigerian presidency has crumbled due to the consistency of his group. The separatists claim that there is a huge black hole in the heart of the presidency, stressing that the presidential villa was currently in turmoil. Kanu also claimed that Biafra will be achieved without firing gunshots. He said, by the grace of God and without firing a shot and having the benefit of an invading army, I can confidently announce to the world that the entire hierarchy and edifice upon which the present rogue regime in Nigeria was based has crumbled. Thanks to IPOB's consistency and indefatigability, there is a huge black hole now at the heart of the Nigerian presidency, wider than that on the neck of the mask-wearing Jubril Asudani. As I write, there is so much turmoil in Aso Rock and the diplomatic community in Abuja that European diplomats abroad an evacuation flight from Lagos a few days ago noted that Nigeria is finished as there is no single constitutionally recognized entity in Aso Rock to provide leadership at this critical time. When under the instruction of heaven, we in IPOB commenced this divine project to restore Biafra, I made two prophetic statements. I will destroy and crumble Nigeria with the truth. Biafra will come without firing a shot. Yes, when you do things in a different way, definitely you will get a different result, but you can't continue doing something the same way and you expect a different result. I try to relate it with the way and manner at which Ojukwu went through this Biafra agitation, and the way himself is going about it. There are two different things, but at the end of the day, what matters is that getting the result, the desired result at the end of the day. That is what is more paramount. And of course, he said with the consistency of a IPOB, bringing up a lot of things, a lot of hidden things in the presidency, it has really brought a turmoil or crumbled the presidency, that the hole in the presidency is far bigger than that which is on the neck of the Jubril Sudani, according to what he said. But he will continue to stand on the truth that there will be no need for firing gun or shooting anything. He does not have any army, but he believes with the truth, exposing the truth, that he knows that way alone will continue to expose the presidency. Honestly, he has really, I think this is one of the best way which he can, go on with the Biafra agitation. Unlike, before, everybody would just be on the road, gathering people together, and that was what really, almost crumbled the IPOB then. But for the fact that, he was able to leave the country and is working outside the country, and honestly speaking, Biafra or IPOB has already gained more popularity. If it was really popular, if IPOB was really popular, but the popularity it has now is beyond everybody, it's beyond even the government. Of course, what they ought to have done from the beginning, if the government is sincere, I'm not talking about a Buhari governments at all levels, because we have a government from the southeast, we have governments all over the country, before we talk about the central government. If all of them are really genuine, if they are really, working towards the growth of the country, honestly, all of these things wouldn't have escalated up to what we are having or to what we are seeing now. So the all cost is not even only Buhari government. Of course, Buhari government is the one that will have the financing, but those who are still behind, they are not even helping matters, because if really they want the government of the day to succeed, all the government, both from the local government to the center, would have come up with something. But everybody is doing what he or she likes, because they believe that, it is all about me and my family, and they don't care. And one thing, that they don't even advise the president. They don't advise him. They always tell him what he wants, because most of these presidents or these leaders too, they they are selfish at the same time, because anybody that tells them the truth, you become an enemy. And because majority of these politicians, they want where their bread will be buttered, so they will not want to tell you anything. Even when things are going wrong, they will just tell you everything is all right, everything is all right. They want to tell you what you want to hear. We are not supposed to be at this stage. We are not supposed to be, going back and forth. The suffering is just too much. It's just too much. And those who are enjoying the country, who are enjoying the goodness of the country, they are less than how many percent? And that is just the way they want it, so that they will continue to manipulate the masses. So if the government of the day, if they really have the interests of the people at heart, if they are patriotic, just like they always come and sing that rhetoric, what they say is different from their actions. So that is why this whole thing is escalating day in, day out. And the more Nnamdi Kanu, the more he continues with this, the more the government will be discredited, and there's nothing they can even do to him. Unlike Adibini, he was in Nigeria. Of course, they would have locked him up. He would not be able to say anything, and he would not be able to coordinate anything. But for the fact that he's been able to escape from Nigeria, and that is it. They couldn't hold him, and they can't even hold him. It's just unfortunate. What we would have done initially, everything would have died down. They didn't do that. Now it has escalated. Everyone is going to bear it. It's going to bear it. Someone says, truth is eternal. It is mightier than nuclear weapons. Since the substructure and superstructure of Nigeria is built on lies, truth will surely collapse it. MNK holds the truth against the zoo. Someone say, he said, nobody is interested in your truth. Go and rest. Yeah, Nnamdi should go and rest. Nobody is interested in whatever truth he's talking about. Someone say, if you are not interested in the truth, you will wear lies as clothes and eat it as food. Better embrace the truth in your life to live. A time will come, you will beg to hear the truth, you won't get it. And they are replying to this particular person, I beg, go and rest. You that have known the truth or heard the truth from this 419 as the truth giving you what you are looking for. I think the truth is wearing small cap on your head in the form of a Judaism. Someone say, keep on living a lie. I'm not IPOB member, but a lot of things are wrong at the presidency. So much secrecy and poor coordination of Nigerian affairs, which is true. Someone says, oh, go with your truth. So you know that somebody is saying the truth. You say the person should go with the truth. Then you believe in the lies. You love the lies. Well, let's see how it goes. Just like the Bible says that you shall know the truth, and the truth will set you free. But this person is saying, you go with your truth. They don't want the truth. The person is saying the truth. Of course, just like somebody said again, that he's not an IPOB member. It goes beyond this. And the reason why a lot of people don't even like this guy, the manner at which he says a lot of things, they believe that he exposes, or it's revealing too much. It's revealing a lot of things too much. What God does he have? And some people don't just like it. But if you are really open-minded, you know that it goes beyond it. See where we are today. See what the country is going through today. The people will say, we don't want this based on what we've heard. The government will not even listen to the people. They had already made up their mind concerning whatever they want to do. They will just come and tell you, so that you not think that it won't be as if they didn't tell you. But no matter what you are going to do, whether you are going to object it's not going to be their problem. Just like the case of Chinese doctors, people have said, even those who are professionals in that field say we don't need these people, but they said there is no going back. And now the rest is history. They're already in the country. So what are we talking about? A government that will not listen to the people, a government that will not cater for the people. See the fire brigade, they've embarked on this stay at home. They cannot coordinate it because what they have not started, the structure they have not put in place is not, they are seeing the evidence, or they are seeing the repercussion of not putting those structures in place. And that's why a lot of people will tell you, oh, I didn't get this, I get this. They don't even know how many people we have in the country. A lot of people are coming in, those who are legal and illegal, free entry and free exit, and you call that a structured economy. It was bad before, but now it is worse, because we believed that things will change for the better. But what are we seeing? Is a sorry state, and somebody saying, that is not the truth. So, well, like I always say, some people are already destined or they've proposed in their heart that they want this kind of system, and that is why they are not perturbed or they are not bothered at all. So they just want things to continue to go like that. So if anybody is coming out having that boldness to say the truth, oh my goodness, they will want to castigate the person to any length. So Nnamdi Kanu said, it's going to use the truth that he knows, to bring them down. Those who are not ready to embrace the truth, unless maybe when they embrace the truth, it will be okay for everybody, and everybody will be happy. I could remember a message credited to Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Of course, up till now, he has not come out to debunk it. Saying that they will support the Southeast if they stop the agitation of Biafra. What does that mean? Which I can't really fathom. What does that mean? The system that you guys are practicing now, then why can't you make it work? Why can't you make it work? If you make it work, by default, everybody will fall in, because people want to associate with good things. People want to associate with better things. If things are going on fine, you don't even need to tell anybody, stop what you are doing, or continue with this, or don't continue with that. People will just fall in by default. So guys, let us hear your opinion. Leave your comment below and let's have your take. Thank you.